All right, I'm sure some of you guys have seen this, the Salt Runner Pro in the gym, and we've asked you guys to kind of lay off of it until we get some processes involved for you. So I want to give you kind of a run through of what this is all about. It's a motorless treadmill, and it's curved, as you can see, right? It's not flat. So in reality, what you're doing is you are creating the speed on the treadmill. It's not a button that you push to get to 7 miles an hour. You are the button, right? And so as you can see, this treadmill is curved. I'm kind of in the middle of it, so I can easily control my pace here in the middle of it, as long as I step here, kind of in the hollow space. I can control it by pulling the treadmill underneath me, right? I can get into a jog. I just got to pull it a little harder, right? And so I can stay pretty safe here and control that speed. If I go back, it's a little harder because I'm now kind of on that curve up, right? On the back end behind me. And so it's almost like uphill. So now my weight is this way, but the treadmill's trying to go that way. So it doesn't really move very well. So I have to pull really hard to get it moving back here. And you're not really going to run back there. You're probably not really going to do a whole bunch of anything back there, right? And then you can see on the opposite side, as I get further up when I step, that treadmill goes faster. And so that's kind of where that speed takes off, right? As I go back further, slows down. As I go forward, it kind of speeds me up, right? And not so much. So a few things on this before you hop on it. So we don't have people falling off the treadmill. Right? This doesn't have like a safety tab where it stops, right? If I go and move my feet, the treadmill still keeps going, right? So that doesn't have an electronic stop there, which most treadmills do. So my option is to, if I go too fast for my own good, is to slowly go back here if you're trained, and if you're afraid, you basically just grab here, move your feet off the belt. So it's kind of like a boop. Right? I would hate for people to come in here and be like, man, I can't wait to give that a whirl. And then something bad happens and I say, wish you would have known about that a little sooner, right before that bad thing happened. So again, to review, if I go forward on the treadmill, it's going to speed up a lot. All right. If I go in the middle, I can kind of control it. All right. If I go to the back, it will stop moving. Our safety here is grab the handles, kind of hop our feet out. A little bit more advanced safety is fast, fast, fast. Slow, slow, slow. But you don't want to get slow, 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 and then somehow end up, off the treadmill. So keep that in mind when we're on this for the first few times especially, but then as you carry on and train on this pretty cool piece of equipment.